Right. Hi everyone. Good evening, guys. Good evening, Vivek, Shiva. Good evening, everyone. So here we have seen some PYQs on these linear measurements now up to yesterday. So we'll be looking into the next PYQs on this, you can say, right? Right. So we'll go for them. One sec. Right. Where these are? One sec. I did not save it as a PDF. One sec. Let me. So anyone having any doubts in our yesterday's discussions? Anyone having any doubt in our yesterday's discussions, all of you? Any doubt, anyone? Yeah, Yashwant, good evening. Any doubts anyone having? Right, Jai Hind. Right, if any doubts are there, we'll just try to discuss those doubts. If no doubts are there, I'll try to proceed further, you can say. Right, no doubts for anyone? How much time it is taking to save? One sec. Sanjay, Deepak, good evening. Yeah, it is taking a lot of time to save. One sec. Yeah, yes, it is saved, it seems. Ashwini, good evening. Right. So this is which one? That linear measurements we are doing is, na? So now what is it we are doing? Linear measurements, that is chain surveying part 3. So GATE and ESE PYQs, right? So today I said na ESE PYQs may be going to end and GATE PYQs may be starting in today's class. So what is the referral code you have to use, all of you? RP Civil is the referral code you have to use, right? Whenever you are subscribing to this Plus and Iconic courses, right? You just recommend this code only to all your friends, Eunice and everybody whenever they are subscribing to this Plus and Iconic courses. So not only from GATE and ESE, right? For any goal they are setting, they can use RP Civil code if you just observe, right? Now this is the QR code. If you just scan this QR code, right, you will be redirected to my profile in Unacademy, right? Now Messi, good evening. These are all the subjects I'll be taking in Unacademy Plus platform, you know. And now coming to this, this wonderful offer is going on, right? What is this wonderful offer, everyone? 25% off, right? So you'll be getting which one? This is 25% off on your Plus subscriptions. And if you are taking this iconic subscription for this 9 months now, you will be getting this 2 months extra also, right? Only for this 9 months this opportunity will be available, you can say, right? So don't miss this opportunity, everyone. And what is it, a recommended referral code to be used? RP Civil, right? Right. So now coming to this, right, these are all the benefits you will be getting from which one? This is 20 when you are using this RP Civil code, right? Is not right? These are all GATE 2023 toppers from Unacademy in top 10, right? Now these are the new batches started, right? Foundation batch that will be starting day after tomorrow, that is June 16th, right? KP sir will be starting irrigation engineering and Jaspal sir will be starting which one? This is geotechnical engineering, right? And what is that code? RP Civil again, right? So those who are taking iconic subscription along with the plus benefits, right, you will be getting these printed notes also, right? Printed notes for all these subjects you will be getting, you can say, right? So they will be delivered to you within which one? This is 15 days of your subscription if you just observe, right? Okay. Now coming to this, right, GATE and ESE Civil dream you can fulfill by means of a no cost EMI option, right? Dashu, good evening. And new offline batch is also going to start at which one? This Mehrauli Center, Delhi, right? Don't miss this opportunity, everyone. Now, so these are all the plus courses we are doing. and this is the free classes series we are doing, right? GATE and ESE PYQs of this is surveying, you can say, right? So now if you just consider it, when you wanted to enroll for this, you can enroll for this foundation batch right here, and career planning with college also you can enroll for this, and Start Pro if you wanted to go with also you can enroll for this, you can say, right? Indira Prasad, good evening. Right, so linear measurements, that is chain surveying part 3 we are discussing now, right? Now chapter 2 linear measurements, you can say. So how many questions we have done in our yesterday's class? If you just remember, we have done some 21 questions we have done, na? Yes or no? Up to this 21 questions only we have done, if you just remember, right? So now we'll be doing which one? This is 22 questions, na? Yes or no? So now we'll be doing which one? This is 22nd question onwards we are doing now, if you just observe, right? Yes, na? Any doubts in our discussions previously? In our previous questions, anyone having any doubts? All of you? Good evening. Right, if no doubts we'll proceed further. If doubts are there, I'll just try to clear those doubts, you can say, right? So I'll start the poll. 150 seconds time I'm giving. Try to solve this, all of you. This is ESE 2014 question. Itna fast, very fast. Okay, Sanjay and Siva answered. Yeah, Sanjay, whom you are looking? CSE girl, there in the DP. Which survey you are doing? What is your instrument, Sanjay? Yashwant, good evening. Is it level or total session? I am here only, na? I am here only. Vivek, when poll is going on, I will not be visible, na? Son. Yeah, when poll is going on, if you are observing the class in mobile, na, you cannot see me, right? You cannot see me in mobile, okay? When poll is going on. After poll, I will be visible, right? In laptop only you can see me, even though poll is going on. Yes, na? That is what. Lakshmi, good evening. So you thought that sir suddenly disappeared from Unacademy? Shatrudhan, good evening. 60 seconds more time, but still 71% only answered correctly. Sanjay, Shiva, Deepak, Yashwant, Vivek answered correctly. Everyone had your lunch or snacks? Lunch over, no snacks after that? Lunch only? Messi is all-rounder here. He is Sarvajnani. So that's why he could recognize everything, right? Even if you come with some other name and some other DP also, he will recognize you. Okay, right. Right, so this is what you are having. So what is it you can say here? The length of a survey line when measured with a chain of 20 meter nominal length was found to be 841.5 meters. If the chain used is 0.1 meters too long, then the correct length measured is, right? It will be more than this 841, right? So now tell me, right, what is the correct length if you just observe? L measured into which one? This LC dash, right? Divided by which one? Right, LC dash divided by which one? This LC, right? So ऐसे है तो कंप्यूटर में ओपन करना है, कंप्यूटर और लैपटॉप में ओपन करें तो क्विज चलने के समय में भी देख sorry, you can see me, right? What is that L measured? 841.5 na, 841.5 into it. What is that LC dash? 0.1 meters too long na, 0.1 meters too long means 20.1, right? 20.1 divided by this 20, right? So how much it comes to be? How many meters this value will be? how much it will be? $840. So 845 point, this is 7 meters, right? So 845 point, this is 7 means, right? Is there any option with that? Option A is present or not, everyone? Yes, option A will be present. You can see just right like that, is not? So shall we move to the next one? Right, so we'll be going for this just observe, right? Shall we? Right, select the answer here. 45 seconds time I am giving everyone. You should be answering this properly. Sanjay, Shiva, Yashwant, Deepak answered correctly. This you should not be answering wrongly, because this we have discussed many times now. Yes or no? Vivek also answered correctly. Many times we have mentioned about this, right? So you should be answering correctly then. Right, 71% only answered correctly till now. Right, for better accuracy in measuring and plotting the sides of a triangle by triangulation, the angles of this triangle, right? Yeah, with this Sumalata B. Okay, yes, correct, right? It should not be lesser than 30 degree and should not be more than this 120 degree, na? Yes or no? So when it is not lesser than this 30 degree and not more than this 120 degree, if it is in between these two, right, what is that you call it as? You call it as this well conditioned triangle, na? So whenever it is a well conditioned triangle, the measurements and this drawings will be easy or difficult, you can say. Measurements and this drawings will be easy or difficult, you can say. Measurements and this drawings will be easy, right? There is no difficulty you will be facing, right? So to make it easy only, we have to maintain the angles in between these two, right? When you are maintaining it, it is called as your well conditioned triangle, na? Then you can call it as this well conditioned triangle if you just observe, right, like that, is not? So shall I go for this next one? Right, so select the answer of you. 24th question. Yashwant, Sanjay, Shiva, Vivek, Deepak answered correctly. Deepak Messi also answered correctly. Are 85.7% only answered correctly, not 100%. Yeah, this is the leaderboard, right? Sanjay first, Shiva second, Deepak third, right? So which of the following minor instruments are used for setting out right angles in this chain surveying, right? So setting out right angles means why we need right angles. If you just observe, offsets के लिए right angles चाहिए ना हमको, right? क्यों हमको right angles चाहिए? Suppose if this is your main line, so इस main line से perpendicular क्यों चाहिए हमको? What is the main purpose of making 90 degrees if you just observe this right angle? Here, suppose if you are having, right, yeah, Puneet one, okay. Suppose if you are having a pond here, right, from this pond, what is the distance? So suppose if you are having a building corner here, right, so from this main line of this survey, how much is this building corner present, right, like that, is not? Right, here if you just observe, so for setting offsets, na, right angle main purpose is what? Offsets, right? What are the instruments used for setting the offsets? You can say grass staff will be useful for this setting of offset only, no? Yes, absolutely. Optical square also will be useful for this setting the offset. Prism square also will be useful for this setting offsets, you can say, right? But auto level, is this auto level useful for setting the offsets? Is this auto level useful for setting the offset? Auto level is for which purpose? Reduce the level, na? It is not for setting out these offsets, na? Is no? Like this. So which one is correct, right? 1, 2 and 3 means that which option is correct now? option C will be the correct answer or not everyone? Yes, that option C will be the correct answer if you just observe, right, like that. Is it clear everyone? So shall we move to the next one, 25th question. Right. This is your third one. Now fourth slide you can say. Select the answer of area. Why I have zoomed it? This is simple direct formula. Shiva, Deepak, Vivek answered correctly. I think recently we have discussed that one. Darshu also answered correctly. But still 57% only answered. What about the remaining? Right. Shiva first, Deepak second, Vivek third. Right. What is it you can say? High potential allowance is given by the expression, right? So do you remember that, right? How this high potential allowance comes into picture, everyone? How this high potential allowance, right? If you just remember. So if it is which one? This is straight line one, you can say. To ensure what is that horizontal distance? To ensure how much horizontal distance, everyone? To ensure horizontal distance of this one chain, na? To ensure horizontal distance of this one chain. So here what is that we have to make it, right? One chain we have to make it in the inclined manner, and some extra distance also we have to keep it now. Yes, absolutely right. So what is it considered? This is your theta slope if you just observe, right? And what is that cos theta, you can say? That cos theta will be equal to which one? This is 20 divided by which one? This 20 plus a, na? Then how can you get this a? So 20 cos theta plus what is it you can say? 20 cos theta plus a cos theta equals to which one? This 20 you are having, right? Yes, now. So now here what is that you can say? If you just observe 20 minus this 20 cos theta is equal to which one? This a cos theta, na? And but what we want this a cos theta, or we want a, right? We want a, na? So what is it you can get it, right? 20 secant theta minus 20, na? Yes or no? So or if it is 30 meters, right? What is it you can say? That means 20 into what is it you can say? 20 into that secant theta minus 1, or not everyone? 20 into that secant theta minus 1, right? Or you can also write it as, if it is a 30 meter wala chain, कितना होता है? 30 into that secant theta minus 1 will come, na? Thirty into that secant theta minus 1 will come to, you can say if we just right, is na? So what is it you can say? Secant theta minus 1 into that measured distance, right? Which one is the correct answer now? Option C will be the correct answer, and all of you? Yes, that option C will be the correct answer if you just consider, right, like that. Is that clear, everyone? Right, shall we move to the next question? Right? Okay, I'll wait. This one? Okay, note it, I'll wait, don't worry. Question slide. Okay, ये वाला question slide. So measured distance means that is that chain length. One measured distance is what? One chain length in this inclined direction. That is a measured distance, or not? Obviously. Baba. Right. So this is your 26th question in this linear measurement sequence. Right. Shall I go for this? Right. Select the answer at 60 seconds time I am giving. Shiva, Sanjay, Yashwant answered correctly. Deepak also answered correctly. Shiva, Sanjay, Yashwant, Deepak, Vivek answered. 62.5% only answered correctly. Right, this is a little board. Shiva first, Deepak second, Vivek third, right? So the clogging of chain rings with mud introduces, right? With error defined in the standard way, right? So what it will result in that clogging of this chain rings with mud, what will happen? That length will become lesser, na? Is that no? So whenever it is a clogging of this chain rings means all will be just merged together or not, the rings will be merged together, right? So rings will be merged together, right? That chain will become too short or too long, everyone. What is that? Chain becomes too short or chain becomes too long, you can say, right? Chain becomes, which one, this too short, na? So no. So chain becomes this too short, you can say, right? So whenever this chain is becoming this too short, right, what is that error, you can say, if you just observe? Error will be positive or negative if you just observe? You are representing higher value than lesser value, right? You are representing higher value than actual value, na? So means error will be positive, na? Error will be positive and correction will be negative, na? Error will be positive and the correction will be negative, or not, everyone? Is no? And correction will be negative, you can say, if you just observe, correction will be negative, right? So which option is matching with that if you just observe? It is negative cumulative, positive cumulative, compensating, right? So now tell me, right, which one it is matching if you just observe? Negative cumulative error is so first option cannot be correct now, isn't it? First option cannot be correct now, and second, yes, positive cumulative, you can say, right? Compensating, it cannot be compensating, right? So because of this clogging of these rings, always length will increase, length will decrease only, length will never increase, is not Ashwini? If you just observe, what is the meaning of this clogging? So here this is your link, you can say, right? This is your, which one, these rings, right? These are your rings now. These are your rings. They have to be like this, actually they have to be in this manner, right? But because of this clogging, what will happen? Because of this clogging, what will happen, right? These rings, one goes into the other, so automatically the chain length becomes lesser, na? So because of this clogging, is there any possibility of increase in the length? Overlap, yes. Links, these rings will overlap one over the other, automatically that length will decrease, na? So is there any increase in the length, you can say? Is there any increase in the length, you can say? There is no possibility of increase in the length, na? So Ashwini, if it is sometimes increasing length, sometimes decreasing the length, both are possible, na? Then one positive error may compensate one negative error. So here, is there any such kind of facility? Or any good evening? Is there any such kind of facility or no such kind of facility, you can say? There is no such kind of facility, na? There is no such kind of facility, right? So therefore it cannot be compensating, na? It can be only cumulative, you can say, right? Like that is, na? Option B is the correct one, right? Is that clear, everyone? Clog, right? Because of this clog, what happens, right? Chain becomes too short, na? Isn't it? So those who are noting, right, you just note it and tell me, everyone. I'll move forward. Done, everyone? Right, shall I move on to this 27th question? Right, so I'll be starting the poll. 120 seconds time I'm giving. Right, try to select the answer of it. In YouTube, nobody is answering. Why? Only one type answered. D. Pravalika. Okay. Sanjay and Deepak answered correctly. Yashwant also answered correctly. Vivek also answered correctly. Yeah, that's why you have to do which one? You also answered correctly. Very good. Yeah, that's why what you need to do, you have to study 4 subjects at a time, 3 subjects at a time. Nah? Once these subjects are over, you have to go for the other subject. All 16 subjects don't start. Okay. Sanjay, Deepak, Yashwant, Vivek. Don't start all subjects, right? Okay. If you start 6 subjects, 7 subjects, it will become very difficult, right? First you complete some subjects, then you go for the other subjects. Okay. That way only you have to go for. Otherwise it will be very difficult. But whatever are completed, you do revision. That is required. Okay. Completed subjects revision you have to do. No? Deepak first, Vivek second, and Sanjay third, right? Yes, yes. So ऐसा vanish नहीं करना चाहिए तो रिवीजन करना है, राइट? सो शॉर्ट नोट्स प्रिपेयर करना है, शॉर्ट नोट्स प्रिपेयर करके सो हर एक दिन रिवाइज करना है, राइट? पूरा का पूरा कंप्लीटेड टॉपिक्स. सो ऐसा करे तो so you can remember, right? You can remember up to the examination, right? Generally what happens, right, as many number of subjects comes na, previous subjects you will forget, definitely you will forget, right? Because we are not chitty robots na, aisa no, divert ho jata hai. Okay, so whenever you are getting diverted, you have to pull yourself towards your goal and towards your work, definitely, yes na? So whatever it is diverting you from your goal, you just chhod do usko, right? That is the only way avoiding which one, this diversions, right? Until your GATE examination, until your ESE examination, whatever it is diverting you from achieving your goal, you just leave it. And after GATE examination ke baad dekh lunga bolo, right? Like that, what can happen, right? You can avoid some deviations, right? So always keep your timetable busy, always keep your schedule tight, so that what will happen, you don't find a time for diversion also, you don't even find a time for diversion also, right? So when you keep your schedule tight always, right, what happens, you will feel that यार ये काम करना है, वो काम करना है, ये सब्जेक्ट है, वो सब्जेक्ट है, तो ये PYQs करना है अभी आज, right? ऐसा पूरा का पूरा schedule is busy, then you don't find any diversions, is not? Then you don't go for these diversions, you don't find a time for diversions, definitely, right? A 100-meter tape is suspended between, right? What is it? L, you can say, if you just observe it, that L will be 100 meters na, between the ends under a pull of 200 newtons, right? What is it? A pull, you can say that a total pull is given or pull per span is given. Here in the question, total pull is given or pull per span is given. Total pull is given in the question, everyone. Total pull is given. So small p you cannot take it, right? Capital P only you take it, right? Suspended between the two ends, right? Weight of this tape is 30 newtons, right? What is that weight? Total weight is given or weight per unit length is given? Total weight is given as your 30 newtons, na? Is that no? Yes, you can see it by answering the options also. Yes, yeah, it is negative correction. Simply what is it, you can say sag correction will be negative correction, so there is only one option with lesser than 100. Okay, so directly you can say that it is option D, right? Yes, na, you need not do calculation also, is na? Yes, W is what, 30 newtons if you just, right? Is na? And what is that, you can say that a correction for this sag, everyone? Do you remember this? Capital W square L divided by this 24P square na? So if it is a small w, कितना होगा? Small w square L cube होगा ना, ऐसा ना? So capital W is nothing but your 30 na? So that is your 30 square into it. What is it? Length you can say 100 divided by this 24 into it. What is it? Pull applied. The pull applied is 200 na? So 200 square, right? So tell me how much is the correction? Therefore capital L corrected will be equal to which one? What is it? Capital L corrected will be equal to That is your capital L minus this is CS. No? What is the value? Tell me. 100 minus how much? So what is that correction for this sag you are having? What is the correction for this sag you can say? Point 094 na 0.094 you can say. If you just about 0.094 you can say. So what is it? 100 minus this 0.094. What is it? 99 point this is 906 na 99 point this is 906 meters or not. So 99.906 or 99.9 means that which option is correct, right? That option D only will be the correct answer and not alpha. Yes, absolutely right. So shall we move to the next one? So with this what happens that ESC questions gets over you can say, right? So what is this slide number? This is your 7th slide and this you can take it as this 8th slide if you just observe, right? So now select the answer. 45 seconds time I am giving. Array, one sec. I have given wrong poll. One sec. Okay. Select the answer of you. Yashwant Sanjay Shiva answered correctly. Yashwant Sanjay Shiva Deepak also answered correctly. Right. Deepak, Vivek, Sanjay, Shiva, these are the toppers. Which of the following statements is false? Right? Which one is false? You can say plumb line is also the direction of gravity. That statement is 100% correct only, no? So no. Yeah, Alpha Pandey said D. Geoid is an equipotential surface of gravity. Yes, it is the surface of this gravity only, na? Earth surface of gravity only. Mean sea level is a simplification. Yes, the mean sea level is used as a reference surface for establishing the horizontal control, right? So tell me, Alpha Pandey, right? This mean sea level is used for this establishing horizontal control or vertical control establish करने के लिए वो use होता है. हॉरिजॉन्टल कंट्रोल के लिए यूज होता है क्या वर्टिकल कंट्रोल के लिए यूज होता है वो विच वन वर्टिकल कंट्रोल के लिए यूज होता है ना ऐसा नो सो विच वन इज रॉन्ग यस विच वन इज अ रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट ओनली दैट रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट इज दैट बी ना ऐसा नो सो बी इज द रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट और नॉट एवरीवन यस नाउ दिस इज 9th slide so 29th question if you are just going for right yeah. 120 seconds time I am giving to resolve this all of you. Yashwant also answered correctly. Only these two answered till now. What about the remaining? Okay, no problem. I'll be solving alpha Pandey, no problem. No need to worry. Shiva Yashwant only answered correctly, but only 33% answered. Should I increase the timer, everyone? Right, okay. Still 120 seconds more time. Try to solve this. Okay, time is enough. Right. "90 seconds more time." Deepak also answered correctly. "60 seconds more time." "20 seconds more time." Right. This is a leaderboard. Deepak first, Shiva second, Yashwant third. Right. So now you can say the length of a baseline measured on a ground at an elevation of 300 meters above the mean sea level. Right. So what is the height of this above the mean sea level? Right. That is your 300 meters. Na is 2250 meters. Right. What is the length of this line? You can say. Now no more time. Yeah, 2250. Right. Yeah, 2250 meters. Right. The required, I have not given the time now. The required correction to reduce the sea level length. If the radius of this earth is known as 6370 kilometers, right? So what is the radius of this earth? 6370 kilometers. Now tell me, right, what is the correction for this mean sea level? What is the correction for this mean sea level, right? Anybody remember this correction for mean sea level, all of you? Anybody remember this correction for mean sea level, all of you? Anybody? That is L into, right, L measured into that height above the mean sea level or below the mean sea level divided by which one? This R. LH by R, or not everyone? LH by R, right? So it is a negative or it is a positive, you can say. It is a negative here. Nice. And what is that length? You can say that is your 2250 into what is that height? 300 divided by this R, right? What is that R? You can say 6370 kilometers. So how can you convert that into meters? Right, into 10 power 3, right? So tell me how much is that correction it comes to be? How much is that correction comes to be, everyone? How much you are getting? 0.1 meters you are getting, everyone? I told you exactly you have to go for the values, right? Don't round off. So this is 2250 into 300 divided by which one? This is 6370 into which one? This is 1000. How much you can say it is? (0.10596), right? 0.10596 means, right, what it is, you can say 0.11 meters is the correction or not? 0.11 meters is the correction, right? Is there any option with this 0.11? Is there any option with this 0.11 all of you? No option, na? So which one should be selected as a correct answer now? Which one should be selected as a correct answer, right? Okay, if I'll give this 0.11, na? Yeah, okay, if you give this 0.11, then option C only will be correct, right? Otherwise if it is given as 0.1 means that none is the correct answer, na? So none will be the correct answer, you can say, in that condition, right? Okay, so let it be. So we'll close the session in today's class, right? Anyone having any doubts? Anyone having any doubts in our discussions till now in today's class? Right? Anyone having any doubts in our today's class? Okay, if no doubts, I'll close the session, right? Thank you all of you. Have a good day. Thank you very much.